How's everybody doing, ladies and folks? This is my test, as you see right here. It says detected. I was detected for COVID. Okay. Well, I ended up having COVID. Just so everybody can see, it is real. I'm not making up no stories. Well, pretty much. I went through a lot of stuff with it. My heart was beating 45 times a minute at one time. I had a lot of discharge coming out my eyes. I got a CT done on me. My lymph nodes in my stomach was swollen. Doctors said that the infection was coming out my eyes. That don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. I went through this for about 3 weeks. I had back pains. I was tired. I had leg pains. The symptoms vary. They came and went, and I was terrified. I was traumatized. I really didn't know what was coming next because I know a lot of people. Some people have heart issues, and then they end up having COPD, and they end up some people have lost their fingers and their hands, and they end up just having a bunch of issues, problems with their lungs. I had chills, but I had no fevers, and I was tested 60 days ago. I'm in the clear now. Um, I've been tested. My antibodies, I don't have no antibodies, which that's good. Some people, the antibodies last up to 3 months to a year, and some people, my white blood cells are good. My body's all normal. My cholesterol, my levels are all good. But the most part is that it's terrifying, and I don't just think about myself. I think about others, and just to know that most people these days, you could be 90 or 80, you would die from natural causes, but today it's real stressful, and to die from something that was man-made and a doctor made it in China, and then they turned it on their own people first, and not to have a chance to put a fight up as the American people, to put up a fight. No one's been held accountable for this COVID. Now, I ain't gonna say too much, but people want to hold Donald Trump accountable for them riots that was already on the internet 2 months before them actions took place there. Anyways, but back to what I was saying, no one's been held accountable for this COVID. And when you're 90 and 80 years old and you die, most of the time, some people, they die and they're at peace with themselves and with the Lord. But today you die at 80 or 90, you have COVID, you have grandkids, there's no vaccine for little babies, and there's a lot of stuff that you go through. And I mean, there's drugs out there you could take that you could overdose like that. You could take 20 Tylenols and overdose and die and have a less stressful death. But like COVID, it likes to stick around. It's going to torture you for 2 or 3 months, 3 or 4 weeks. Everybody, it just hits everybody different. And basically, I would rather, you know, maybe the Air Force, the Army, fly me to China, give me an AR-15, bulletproof vest, helmet, give me some grenades, and I would rather go over to China, and I'd rather go to war with them by myself than just lay here and keep watching what it's doing to our people, because I know that I will get killed if I go to China, but I know if I go there with bad intentions, I will. But I also know I'm going to take 15 or 20 of them out before I just die. And I could die like a man like that, other than just everybody's walking past each other. Boom. You get it from this person. You get it from that person. Oh, that person's contagious. That person gives it to a person that's not contagious. You got 100 million people affected, and it's craziness. It don't matter if you're 20, 30, 40, and it tortures you, man. Your heart rate, your body goes up and down. All this weird stuff starts happening to you. You're afraid. You got fear, and it just tortures people, man. We're being tortured, and it's not right. And just RIP to all the people who have not made it. We really don't know everything about COVID. I know they got a second string out now that attacks your antibodies, which is from Africa, but the second string didn't make itself either. Because if people, you do your history, bats have COVID, but it's not transferable to human beings, or unless it's made the way people make it in a lab. I've already did research on that, but I'm thankful that I'm still here. I'm still alive, and there's a lot to life, man. People, you really appreciate life. I mean, there's a lot, man. Waking up, seeing your family, seeing your kids, seeing your people achieve goals in life, and just some people you can live and be happy, and some people they don't care if they die. Some people they don't have no love inside of them. They weren't built like that, you know. And homicides that went up, everything that went up, everything just is out of control. And COVID is probably 90% of the reason why all these things going on in the world. When COVID, it has so much to do with everything: homicides, politics. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with COVID right now, and it's not going away. It's gonna probably be here for years and decades and to come, and we're probably gonna be wearing masks for the next 100 years. I wore a mask, I wore gloves, and I still got it. I went to a Thanksgiving in last year, and I ate at a friend's house, and then I had symptoms 3 days later. So I was tested back in November the 29th, 28th, somewhere around there. But I'm good now. I'm doing good. I hope that everybody else that's going through this, I hope y'all recover soon. I hope you do recover. I pray for everybody, man. I pray for everybody. Good souls and bad souls. I pray for them all.